Hi everybody, PJ here, and today's video that I'm reviewing is a cracker. It's one I made in Scunthorpe some time ago, and it's a metal recycling plant. Now I'm stood there and I'm videoing all the machines and everything because the gates are wide open. You can see them quite easily. You can see the grabs and all the other machinery there, and then this chap comes out and asks me what I'm doing. Now he's quite passive aggressive all the way through this, so let's have a look. I mean, when he first come out he just come out and he's like, do you mind telling me what you're doing? I'm just videoing your machinery. I'm not sure I'm happy about that. How would you like it if I come and videoed your house? It doesn't look like a house to me, it looks like a scrap metal recycling yard. But anyway, let's crack on with the video a little bit and let's watch how things turn out. How you doing, mate?
Can I help?
No, not really. I'm just videoing your machines working. That.
Yeah, I'm not overly comfortable with that.
All right, why's that?
Well, how would you feel if I came around to your house and just started filming?
I'm not at your house.
No, I know you're not. That's.
I'm not doing any harm. I've got an interest in the machines, and that's what I'm doing. I'm videoing machines. That's all.
Okay.
You know, I'm not trying to steal anything or... Once I've told him what I'm doing, he says, can I ask you to stop? And I said, yeah, you can ask. Don't mean I'm going to do it, though.
Can I ask you to stop?
You can ask me.
Okay. Please, can you stop recording?
No, I can't, mate.
Okay. Are we just going to stand here all day, then?
If you like, yeah. I was just making, you know, positive comments about your company, about your yard does not deal in stolen items, and, you know, how skillful you're...
I appreciate that.
So then he asks me where the video is going that I'm making, tells me that he's not comfortable with it and the workers are not comfortable with it, and I should have asked permission before I stood in a public place and videoed his yard. That's a new one on me. No, it's not. I get it all the time.
Is this going to go out in the public domain?
Yeah, yeah.
Can I ask where?
YouTube, usually.
Okay. Right. But please, nicely, can you stop?
Any particular reason why?
Well, the guys are comfortable with it, and I'm not comfortable with it, and it would be nice if you just had the common courtesy to go, please, could I do this before I start inside the premises?
Yeah, but
I think it's courteous, that's all.
Well, it possibly is, but, you know, if I did that...
It is courteous to ask, isn't it?
Yeah, but if I did that to every company I videoed, I'd never get any videoing done.
Well, surely there's a reason for that, isn't there?
Yeah, because I'd spend half my time knocking on doors rather than just going and videoing. So when I say I'm in a public place, he says to me, yeah, but you stood on a road and you've no high vis on or anything like that. You may get run over. And I'm in a public place, so I can...
Yeah, but basically you're in a road.
Oh, here we go again. I'm going to get run over, blah-de-da-de-da-de-da.
The fact that you're wearing a high vis doesn't make that much of a difference. It's safer if you stand on the path, please.
Yeah, well, if anything comes...
Please, no.
Everybody has this conversation with me.
Therefore we're responsible, so please, just stand on the path.
Yeah, but if I start... Hang on a minute.
Yep, on the path.
There you go.
Stand on the path.
No, this is public here. And then this nincompoop says, you're actually interfering with traffic now. And I'm not. All right, I wasn't on the footpath. I was about, half a step off the footpath. And I wasn't on the road. I was stood at the entrance to his factory. Well, it's not a factory, but the recycling yard. So how am I holding up traffic? You know, this guy's got some weird imagination of where I'm actually stood and what I'm actually doing. I don't know what he's thinking.
It's not about being on public. You're a danger by being on a road.
I'm in a danger to who?
And in essence, you're now interfering with traffic.
I'm not interfering with traffic. How am I interfering with traffic? You drove down the road.
You're going to have to be careful. So can you please...
Yeah.
Let's just stand over here.
And now he's trying to talk to me as if I'm a 2-year-old, as if I'm a child. He thinks he's my dad, really, but he's not. My dad's much better looking.
Let's stand. Let's not
right.
Children
right.
about this. Let's be grown up about this. Stand on the pavement.
Do you think I don't know how? Do you think I don't know how traffic?
This?
And this, how can I try and put it politely? This simpleton tells me his name, which is car, you know, which is his car in the car park, and then tells me that I'm in breach of GDPR, even though he gave me that information without asking. Can you understand it?
My name is... You're now in breach of GDPR.
I'm not in...
I want you to delete this video.
I'm not in breach of GDPR.
You are in breach of GDPR.
How's that?
You have my private information.
I have your name, big deal.
Yeah, that's a breach of GDPR. Can I have a details
No,
of
it's
your
not,
name, please? What's your name, please?
It's not a breach of GDPR at all.
It is a breach of GDPR.
Don't talk silly.
If you put this information on the internet, that's breach of GDPR.
Of course it's not.
Why?
I've got your name and that's it.
Yeah, and what is GDPR?
It's what, sorry?
What is GDPR?
Your bank details, your date of birth, your address, etc., etc.
You have my name.
I didn't ask for it.
I never sold it. The fact is that information is on your device. I'm asking you politely to...
I didn't ask for your name or anything like that.
It's on there, so please can you stop?
No, I can't, mate.
Okay.
If you don't want to be videoed, go back in. Hey?
Where's your vehicle?
Why?
I'm just curious.
All right, okay. Which one of these is yours?
That one's fine.
All right, okay.
And
nice
you've now
car.
got my vehicle registration number, which is also a breach of GDPR.
Oh, is it? So,
yeah, so that's a private vehicle. So please.
So when I'm driving along and my dash cam's on and I record the back of your vehicle and I get...
If you publicise that and are aware of that information, and I believe you are, and you are going to use this on the internet to the public domain, then yes.
So then he turns around and says, "Look how silly this has become." And I said, "Yes, you are being very silly." And he was. Really silly.
Look how silly this has become.
You are very silly, I agree.
Oh, we're going to turn this into a joke. Okay, I don't mind. If you want to stand there, I'm going to go and obviously ring the police and see what they have to say about it.
Right, okay.
Well, please.
Do you want me to wait for the police to come?
I'd like you to leave before then, if that'd be okay.
No, I'm fine.
Can I just ask? So
then the guy says to me, "How long are you planning on stopping here?" And I says, "As long as something interesting is happening." And he pulls a funny face. What he doesn't realise is the interesting thing that's happening is him. He's the interesting thing that's happening. You know, and he just doesn't understand that.
How long are you intending to stay here?
Well, if you're phoning the police, till the police come.
No, I'm not. That's not what I'm asking. Is if filming away, how long do you normally stay outside of?
Just as long as there's something interesting happening.
Okay. What interesting is happening right now?
You.
I know.
And then he goes on to tell me that you can't put this on the internet, and if you do, we'll find out what happens after that. Well, everybody will watch it, obviously. Everybody will think, God, this guy's a right numpty, you know. And he's the star of the show, and he's making himself the star of the show.
Exactly, but you can't put this on the internet.
Oh, can't I?
Well, if you do, then we'll obviously see what happens from there.
Right, okay.
Okay?
Do you think I don't do this all the time?
No, I'm sure you do this all the time.
Right, do you think I don't know what I'm talking? And then he insists once again that I stop videoing, and I ask him, why? Why do you want me to stop videoing? He says, because I want you to. So I said, well, I'll counter that. I'm doing it because I want to.
Nicely and politely to stop. I'm not trying to throw the law at you.
Right,
or
okay.
Anything. I'm just being nice and polite as a sane adult and asking you please to stop recording.
And you're still not giving me a decent reason why.
Because I don't want you to.
But that's not a decent... Well, hang on, I'll counter that.
That is a decent reason. It's a fair reason.
All right, I'll counter that.
I could say please don't
because I want to.
That's a perfectly feasible request.
Yeah, and my counter to that is because I want to.
Okay, well, what a wonderful human being you are. And
then he wants to know what my channel's called. And I said, you know, you'll find it. And he says, there's a lot of videos on YouTube. How will I find it? I says, somebody will tell you. Somebody will say, they've seen you on YouTube. That's how you'll know what my channel's called.
I can't wait to see this on YouTube.
Yeah.
What is the channel called? Well, if you want it out there.
Yeah.
What is it?
It'll appear.
Yeah, no. So how do I find it? YouTube's quite a big place, and you may realise that there's quite a few videos on there.
I know. A lot of them are mine.
How would I find you?
Oh, somebody will tell you. Somebody will say. Yeah, somebody will say. Well, somebody will say, I've seen you on YouTube.
That's not how it works.
It is.
Why are you afraid to tell me what your YouTube channel?
I'm not afraid to tell you.
Please tell me. Sorry, I can't see because of your hair.
Oh well, GDPR, mate.
And I don't really want to. That's not relevant for a company organisation.
And believe it or not, once again, he asked me to step off the road, and I'm literally stood at the curb's edge. You know, I'm not on the road. I'm stood in the entrance to his works. I can see if anything's coming. You know, I know if there's a vehicle coming. It doesn't employ Stevie Wonder or Ray Charles, I'm hoping. You know, everybody can see me. I'm not in any danger at all. So,
and please step off the road.
I'm fine here.
No, I'm not asking you if you're fine. I'm not saying that you're a risk. You're operating a camera, and for the sake of standing on this pavement, is that really such a big deal to you?
No, but you know, you're like telling people what to do.
No, I'm not telling you. I'm asking you what to do.
All right.
At the same time, I'm also...
And then he starts going on about health and safety. And I say to him, the very first thing you taught on health and safety course, and I know this because I used to teach it, is that everybody is responsible for their own safety. First and foremost, you're responsible for your own safety on a site, whether it be a factory, whether it be a recycling yard, whether it be an office, it doesn't matter where you are responsible initially for your own safety. In other words, if you do something stupid and hurt yourself, then you can't blame anybody else. You can't blame the company if you've done something stupid. And he won't accept that. He thinks the first thing you taught is, can you read? It's not a school. Well, it is a school, but, you know, not a reading and writing and mathematics school. It's a school about health and safety. So obviously, 99.99% of people that turn up on a health and safety course can read.
Clearly, I need to help you for your own safety. To please stand on the pavement.
Do you do health and safety?
Yes, I do.
Right, so the first thing you ever taught on a health and safety course is what?
Is what?
Yeah, what is the very first thing you ever taught on a health and safety course?
I'll tell you the very first thing that you do is find out whether the person can read.
The first thing you taught is that everybody is responsible for their own safety.
No, they're not.
Yes, they
The
are.
company is vicariously liable.
Yes,
Yeah.
but if I do
So why do
something...
you say yes?
But if I do something stupid and injure myself, then that is down to me and not down to the company.
I'm afraid you don't understand health and safety.
Yeah, I do.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
No. That's how you
Yeah, everybody's responsible for their own safety, and they're responsible for everybody else's safety. You what, sorry?
The employer is ultimately responsible. But let's by the by. Please, I'm asking you nicely, please can you stand on the path? So
now there's a vehicle coming, so I step onto the curb, like any sane person would do, and it says, you know, I'm not worried about you seeing them, I'm worried about them seeing you. And once again, I kind of imagine that these drivers all have a driving licence and have to pass a medical, which includes a sight test. And if you can't pass it, you can't drive HGV. So he obviously doesn't employ Stevie Wonder or Ray Charles, you'd think.
Thank you.
I'm only standing on the path because the wagon's coming.
Exactly.
What do you think, I can't see it?
It's not you seeing them, it's them seeing you.
Do you employ Stevie Wonder to drive the wagons?
You really have no concept of health and safety whatsoever then.
Really?
Yes, I do. It's called vehicle pedestrian movement, and the idea is to segregate those movements. So roads are for vehicles, paths are for pedestrians.
Right, so a vehicle came and I moved. I can't understand the problem. And then he proceeds once again to say, I cannot understand what your motive is. And I said to him, look, all I want to do is video your machines operating. I'm not doing anything wrong, I'm not hurting anybody, I'm not stopping anybody working. All I want to do is video your machines operating.
I just don't see what I'm saying. I'm curious, I'm absolutely curious as to what the intention is.
I just wanted to come and video your vehicles operating. That's all. Nothing sinister. I'm not gonna
Right, I'm asking you to stop recording.
come down and...
Are you refusing?
Yeah.
Okay. Right, thank you.
So once again, he asks me to stop recording, and I say, no, I'm not going to stop recording. He spits the dummy out and storms off. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please give it a thumbs up, please share, please subscribe, and guess what? I'll see you in the next one. Bye everybody. See you soon.